Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss question number 18 of chapter Gravitation of class 9. Let us solve this question number 18. A ball thrown vertically upward returns to the thrower after 6 seconds. Find the velocity with which it was thrown up, the maximum height it reaches, and its position after 4 seconds. Right. Suppose there is a ball here and it is thrown up with a velocity of u, suppose u. It goes to a height of h, so the distance height is h, and the velocity at the maximum height is v is equal to 0, right? And we know that a ball is thrown vertically returns to the thrower after 6 seconds. That time of ascent, we know that time of ascent equal to time of descent. Time of ascent is equal to time of descent. Time of descent. Since the total time is 6 seconds, therefore from going from A to B, the time taken will be 3 seconds, and from B to A, the time taken will be 3 seconds. Right? This is that is time of ascent is equal to time of descent. Descent is equal to 3 seconds. Right? Now we'll find first what is that the velocity with which it was thrown. We have to find the velocity of u, right? And you know that when it goes up, the acceleration due to gravity is minus at that time, that is minus 9.8 meter per second square, right? Therefore, we are getting, according to equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at. According to equation of motion, of motion, according to equation of motion, v is equal to u minus dt. What is the value of v? V is 0. We have to find the value of u minus g. G is 9.8. And what the time it takes from A to B? That is 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Therefore, we are getting u is equal to 9.8 into 3. If we multiply this 9.8 into 3, we are getting 3 8 24. 327 plus 2, 29. That is 29. That is u is equal to 29.4. 29.4 meter per second. Therefore, the velocity with which it was thrown up is 29.4. Therefore, the velocity, that is answer of A, the velocity with which it was thrown up is 29.4 meter per second. That is the answer. Now we solve question number B. B is the maximum height it reaches. We find the value of h, right? We know that the second equation of motion, according to equation of motion, we know that h is equal to ut plus half at square. This is the height, or you can say it as s, right? Therefore, you get the value u as 29.4, and from here to here the time is 3 seconds. That is into 3 is minus g, since it is going up, acceleration is downward, therefore it is minus 1 by 2. What is the value of g? That is 9.8, and t square is 3 square, right? We'll calculate this value. 29.4, that is here you are getting 29.4 to multiply by 3, 3 4 is 12, 3 is 27 plus 1 is 28, 3 is 6 plus 2 8, 88.2, the value is 88 0.2. And we cut this one, 22, 2 4 ja 8, 0.2918. We have to multiply 4.9 with 3 is 9. It is 981, 36, 36 plus 8, 40, 44, 44. That is minus 44.1. If we subtract this value, that is 88.2, 88.2 minus 44.1, we get the value 1, that is 4, 4, 44.1. We are getting the value is equal to 44.11 meter. Right? So the maximum height reaches is 44.1 meter. Right? Hence the maximum height, hence the maximum height it reaches, the maximum height it reaches is 44.1 meter, and that is the answer of question number B. Right? Solve question number C, its position after 4 seconds. That is the question number C. Right? Let us find question number C. Now we'll solve question number C. Right? Let us solve. Let's solve question number C. Question number C is this one. Here, the ball is here. It goes up with a initial velocity of 29.4. U is equal to 29.4 meter per second. U is equal to 29.4 meter per second. And it is the height h, and here the velocity is 0, and the height it attains is 44.1 meter. 44.1 meter. What is the question? The question is the position after 4 seconds. Actually, from A to B, it takes 3 seconds. We start from A, it goes up to point B, after it takes 3 seconds. But we have to find its position after 4 seconds. That means at that time it was falling in 1 second. This 1 second, right? Therefore, we get the value that at this position, when its velocity is 0, here the u is 0, that is initial velocity at this position at point B. Initial velocity at point B is 0. Initial velocity at point B, u is equal to 0. And since it is going downward, the value of g is positive, that is 9.8 meter per second square. Right? Therefore, we write the distance, that is, we know that according to equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square plus half carried to gt square. Right? And the time it takes is 3 seconds. Time is here 1 second. 1 second. Right? Therefore, we'll find the value here. U. What is the value of U? At this position, the velocity of U is 0. Therefore, 0 into 1 second plus half, and g is 9.8, and t square is 1 into 1. Right? Therefore, 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8, 2 9 is 18. Then we are getting the value 4.9 meter. That means this distance from here to here is 4.9 meter. 4.9 meter. Then we have to find this value. That is 44.1 minus 4.9. We have to find this value above the ground. Right? Therefore, And total height we got, total height is equal to 44.1 meter, right? This means this means the ball is at a height of of we will subtract this value, total 44.1 meter minus this 4.9 meter, 4.90 meter, and that we are getting the value as, let us subtract 44.1 and this is 4.9, 4.9, 39.2, 39.2 meter, 39.2 meter, right? Then we can say that the ball is, this means the ball is 39.2 meter, 39.2 meter above the ground, after 4 seconds. That is the answer. Thank you everybody for watching this video.